Understanding the remedies of Mandamus and Replevin in American jurisprudence. 1. Writ of Mandamus, historical foundations and legal function. A writ of mandamus is an extraordinary judicial remedy rooted in English common law and later adopted by American courts. It compels a public official, agency, or lower court to perform a duty that is mandated by law. It is not a discretionary remedy and is typically used when there is no other adequate legal alternative. The petitioner must demonstrate a clear legal right to the act being compelled, and the respondent must have a corresponding non-discretionary duty to perform it. Mandamus may not be issued to control judicial discretion, but it may be used to correct a refusal to exercise discretion altogether. 2. Mandamus in practice, jurisdiction and limitations. Mandamus actions are typically brought before appellate or supreme courts, which may issue the writ to inferior courts or public authorities. In federal courts, mandamus jurisdiction is governed by 28 U.S. C. Section 1361. The petitioner must satisfy 3 criteria. 1. The plaintiff has a clear and indisputable right to the relief sought. 2. There is no other adequate means to attain the desired relief, and 3. The issuing court is satisfied that the writ is appropriate under the circumstances. Courts are cautious in granting this writ because it bypasses normal appellate procedures and implicates separation of powers concerns. 3. Writ of Replevin, historical role and modern application. Replevin is a civil remedy that allows for the pretrial recovery of personal property wrongfully taken or withheld. It dates back to medieval English law, serving as a tool to recover chattels pending judicial determination of ownership. Today, Replevin is governed by both common law and statutory codes, such as the Uniform Commercial Code, UCC Section 2 to 716 in sales contexts. To prevail, the plaintiff must establish rightful possession or ownership and demonstrate that the defendant is unlawfully withholding the item. Replevin is typically sought when monetary damages are inadequate, and the item is unique or irreplaceable. 4. Procedural aspects and strategic use of Replevin. Replevin procedures often begin with an ex parte application, accompanied by an affidavit establishing immediate entitlement to the property. A bond is usually required to protect the defendant against wrongful seizure. If granted, the court may order the sheriff to seize the property and return it to the plaintiff pending a final hearing. Replevin is distinct from conversion or det new because it provides for immediate possession, not merely post-judgment recovery. It is commonly used in commercial disputes, secured transactions, and bailment contexts. Like mandamus, Replevin emphasizes the judiciary's capacity to protect individual property rights and ensure lawful administrative conduct. 5. Comparative utility and constitutional significance. Mandamus and Replevin occupy distinct but complementary niches in legal redress. Mandamus ensures government accountability by enforcing public duties, while Replevin safeguards private property rights against unlawful detention. Both reflect deeper constitutional values. Mandamus enforces rule of law constraints on government action. Replevin reinforces due process and protection against arbitrary deprivation of property. Although these writs are rarely invoked, their continued presence in the legal system affirms the judiciary's commitment to procedural justice and equitable remedies where statutory options fall short.